On Wednesday, President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, who is also the National Resistance Movement presidential candidate, presented his manifesto to the people of Nakapiripirit. He was received by thousands of his supporters at Nambole 2 Trading Center in Naturum sub-county. The president was accompanied by the First Lady Janet Kataha Museveni, who in her address to the party supporters expressed gratitude to the residents for their continued support and pledged a future filled with hope and prosperity for them.
To get all the people to produce enough food for the families and surplus for sale for the household income. And people had started having enough food in their granaries and food for surplus to sell to Now therefore the leap that the NRM is hoping to take must change Karamoja's growls to modern housing for the future Uganda.
Kona ikichamiti wanera ikite kona wanapukanio chamita kilochoki ni won oya kauno saringere ya ngulu ajwa kangulu kiboyo won.
The new generations of Karamoja must live better. Therefore we need good housing, we need good feeding, and Karamoja must make these changes.
The president commenced his campaign by highlighting contributions of his government, such as the establishment of peace and security, economic and social infrastructure, including schools, roads, and healthcare system, which serves as the foundation for economic development.
Contribution number one is what you have talked about, all of you. This is Ekiville. This was not easy because some distorted thinking had taken over that you needed guns. But I told you that this was suicide. People were saying because the Turkana in Kenya have guns and Topotha and others have guns, we must also have guns here so that you balance terror with one another. The question then was, what is the purpose of the government? And that's why I said, no, you bring the guns, I will defend you against the Pokot of Kenya. The Kenyans can have guns and the ones of South Sudan, but here we don't have guns, the government will defend you. And you have seen how we have done it. So this is number one, Ekidil. And we did it with reasons why we were able to bring peace when others had failed.
President Museveni promised the implementation of significant irrigation schemes for Nakapiripirit, such as the Namalu, Looya, and Lodoket irrigation schemes, recognizing the region's strong involvement in agriculture.
Other dams are Lomogol, Lokitera Alokwa, and Lomosomosoi. Now we are planning Namaru large-scale irrigation scheme with a capacity of 11.8 billion liters. Now this will irrigate 750 hectares. Then you have Lowoyakur Dam with Amudat and Lodoket, small irrigation scheme. So this is all part of Actopol Aquap.
He also committed to addressing the ongoing land conflict between residents of Nakapiripirit and Uganda Wildlife Authority regarding the Pian-Upe Game Reserve.
Now, I heard of your conflict with UA here. I was not aware of that conflict. When I heard about it, I said, okay, let the Karamojong go back and graze with the animals. When we get time, we are going to sit down and discuss. Some of the Karamojong were saying, UA loves animals more than the human beings. We keep the animals to attract people to come and see them. And when they come, they bring money. They build hotels. So you create jobs there.
Tomorrow, on Thursday, the NRM candidate will extend his campaign efforts to the people of Napak and the Teso district of Kaplebiong. Philip Aguta for UBC News in Nakapiripirit.
Can we honor Simon Peter Longoli?